Hello and welcome to another video. As usual, my name is Jeffrey and you're welcome to the Inquisitive Universe. So let's get started. I want to talk about YouTube and scammers. YouTube and scammers. There are a lot of scammers on YouTube. Oh, they're everywhere actually, but YouTube has got its fair share of scammers. These people are ruthless. They have no scruples whatsoever and they are so mean. They're like really mean. Now, where do you find them, these scammers on YouTube? Well, they're everywhere, but you would mostly find them on big creators, on the platforms, on the channels of big creators who, so far so good, seem to be sleeping on this. They would. I mean, they should do better. I'm sorry, but they should, because the only person I have seen who has addressed this is Zach of Jerry Riggit. He talked about, he was speaking to a Ghanaian scammer. He wasn't really sure if the person was Ghanaian. The dude just claimed he was from Ghana, but he was actually trying to shine light on the fact that these people actually do exist. And I've wanted to make this video for a long time because I have a story which I'm going to tell as this video goes along about a friend of mine who was almost scammed by these guys. But then let's just finish with Zach. And Zach was he wanted to make sure that people on his channel knew that if any message that they got from the channel was definitely not from him, that if he interacted with them, he would not ask them for anything, nothing. So let's get back to the story. Now, I have a very close friend of mine who we met through someone else, and we met in real life, we're cool with each other. And so I'm going to call names, I don't really care. He's a big fan of Arimani, Mr. Who's the Boss, right? So bro, I'm talking about you now. Right, so he's a big fan of Arimani, Mr. Who's the Boss. And then he came to me and he said that Mr. Who's the Boss approached him in the comment section and then told him that he wanted to give away. And that sent alarm bells ringing. Of course, I always get alarm bells ringing. Naturally, I'm kind of distrustful. So I was like, okay, but that period, I think Mr. Arimani was doing a giveaway. So I was like, okay, probably it's giveaway time. So maybe he's one of the lucky ones. But I don't know. I mean, I am subscribed to the channel and I rarely comment and I rarely watch videos. But I do comment sometimes and nobody has ever addressed me in the comments. So probably maybe that's why I was like, okay, it's fine. It's cool. I let the matter go. So the next thing he said that Arimani told him to message him on Telegram, and I'm like, bro, are you sure this your Arimani is real? Because the Arimani I know doesn't use Telegram. In fact, he doesn't really like it. He was like, no, he's going to give it a try. And that was when in my head, my head was already screaming, scam, 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 scam. But he was adamant, so I let him be. And then bro came back to me and he said why would a multi-million YouTube channel owner ask me for £100 to send me my giveaway win? And I'm like, because he's not real. That's not the real guy. He's not the real. That's a scammer. He was like, no, what if maybe I'm just the one overreaching into it? That's a big accusation to make. And I'm like, it's not. That's not the real person. This is a scammer. You're dealing with a scammer who is using someone else's name and face. He was like, but you sent me picture. The picture had the logo. I'm like, anybody, even me, can put pictures down and then take someone's logo and slap it on it. It's very easy with all the photo editing tools that we have now. And I'm like, okay, let's confirm this, right? Let's confirm this. If he's charging you, this scammer now, not the real Mr. Who's the Boss, this guy's a scammer. If this scammer is telling you to pay him £100 to send you your giveaway win, tell him that he doesn't need to send it anymore, that you've got people in London, that they will go over and then collect it from him, so he doesn't have to send anything anymore. So he followed my advice and he did that, and the scammer blocked it. Long story short, but it actually got me thinking. So I went to his channel. I went to his channel and then I started commenting for no reason. I just started commenting. I didn't watch the videos. I just commented. And sure enough, I made about 6-7 comments. In about 4 of those comments, scammers hit me up without the blue check mark and they were saying hi, you've won something. And I'm like, okay. So I see how easy it is for people who don't know how YouTube works to fall into the hands of these scammers and then believe that some big creators scam them or something like that. So I want to put this out. Please, first and foremost, it starts from the mind. Rewire your mindset. Stop looking for stuff that you didn't earn. I think that's the first thing. I know some people, this may rub some people off the wrong way. I'm sorry, but I have to say it. Stop looking for stuff that you didn't earn, right? Give that mindset of I must win giveaways. You need to perish that thought. Because when you're not desperate, then you can be calm enough to see through the facade. These people only go after those who are desperate, right? Desperate to win something. I want to win something. This is my chance. I cannot afford this, so I have to win it. No, you need to calm down. See? Calm down. Deep breaths. Calm down. Scammers, fraudsters, they prey on people who are desperate. They want to sell you something, you know, so that you can't do without. They would pry and look for it. So you gotta calm down first. First, you gotta calm down and rewire your mindset and say, I am not entitled to anything that the YouTuber is giving out. If he picks me, fine. If he doesn't, let it go. But no backdoors, nothing. Just be calm. First off. Secondly, watch out for the blue check mark. YouTube has a blue check mark for verification that only if you go to again, Mr. Who's the Boss's page, you would see the blue check mark there. It's a blue circle, a very slight, you know, white tick, plain tick inside the blue circle. You check Zach's page, you would see it there. You check MKBHD, you'd see it there. Any other Mr. Beast, you'd see it there. Any other big YouTuber who has a huge channel or huge following, most of them usually have the YouTube verification. If you do not see that verification mark, you're talking to a scammer. Serve him some choice words and then leave him alone. Report him. Make sure you report scammers as much as you can. Report them as much as possible, but be sure to leave them some very choice words. They should think about their lives a little bit, because I don't want to use curse words or swear words, but just leave them some very, very choice words, like something that they should think about, right? That's the second one. The third one, like I said, report scammers. And then please, back to the first one, the mindset. You need to work on your mindset, right? If your mindset is great, then you can skip the first step, like me. Just you can skip it totally and then be checking for blue check marks and stuff. And then please also finally educate. Do not just watch this video. There is something I need to call out. I want to call it out. Yeah, forgive me, but I will call it out. There are lots of people who frequent this channel. I think we have close to 800 subscribers now. There are people who frequent this channel and then they only watch it for themselves. They don't invite anybody. They don't tell anybody about it. They only watch it for themselves. And it actually kind of saddens me, you know. I mean, I'm happy you're getting value from the channel, but you have to tell people about it so that, you know, like YouTube can, you know, like increase my reach. Don't just get it and keep it for yourself. There was somebody who said, well, I love your channel. I'm always here. I watch all your videos. I was telling my brother about this the other day and he wasn't believing me. How can I convince him? And I'm like, why don't you tell your brother to come over to the channel and see these things for himself? And he was like, okay, I will. And I never heard from him again. So some people are actually like coming here, taking this, you know, taking this information and then, you know, going to form Albert Einstein, wherever they are. I mean, I'm happy for you. It's cool, but it's not cool. Like, please invite people over. Please don't keep this information for yourself only. So with that, we've come to the end of this video. A sub to the channel, please, would make me feel secure, safe from scammers. Yeah, save me from scammers by subscribing. Thank you very much for coming. My name is Jeffrey and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye, guys.